it's working. Okay. Why did it do that? Stream element, I hate you. Dang it. That sucks. Okay, well that's fine. I don't even care. Okay.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, that's... It has a... I was like, I thought the fucking... My keyboard... You know what, it's fine. Oh, that is so high. That's good enough. Okay. What am I supposed to be doing? I low-key skipped the cutscene. Well, that doesn't help me.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. What? Oh, right click's like sprint. Okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I don't really fuck with this narrator guy. I kind of want to explore. Right.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any
Shut the
way.
fuck up. Wow. place has got a lot of feng shui. Whatever. Yeah, this is the Stanley Parable. Like, I've heard of it. Haven't played it. That seems to be the kind of the deal.
When
I'm not
Stanley
too
came to
sure.
a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I really don't fuck with this narrator guy. I'm not gonna lie.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee
nothing
lounge
like
first,
y'all.
just to admire it.
I like the sounds it makes.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really
kinda
been worth
is.
the detour
It's
after
kinda
all,
nice.
just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Who says drinking it all in? It's take it all in, what?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at
No.
these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It's delightful in here. Shut the fuck up. How about that? Whatever, dude.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I did no such thing. I just got here. I just work here. Is he gonna get pissed at me if I go through here?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Shut the fuck up. Stanley's trying his best, okay? Maybe Stanley's had a hard fucking day. I mean, it's not like there's anyone here to frickin' fire him. Okay.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
we really
anything,
have.
Really, I'm not. I
Stinkley!
realize
Don't
that
be mean to
investing
him.
your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is, but in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
There's
Good
no jump
job,
button.
Stanley.
I thought there'd be a
Everyone
jump
thinks you're
button.
very powerful.
Workers' comp ending. Was that an ending? Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's
All
like
of
a...
his co-workers were gone. What
Let me
could it
freaking
mean?
sprint.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nyong. I'm going back. Don't care. Do not care.
When Stanley came to a set of 2
Ah.
open doors, he entered the...
You
This was
thought-
not the correct way to the meeting
Oh.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
know. I'm
Perhaps he
aware.
wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Nope.
just to admire it.
Nope, doing
Wow.
it in spite of you.
Yes, this room.
Okay, that's dangerous as
What a
fuck.
beautiful
What
room.
kind of step is
What
that?
a gorgeous, gorgeous room.
Dude, this
Thank
place...
goodness
No
Stanley
wonder
had
no one's
taken
here,
this
dude.
detour
They're
on
all
his way
fucking
to
at
the
home
meeting room.
injured.
Life without having experienced this, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his
Yeah,
left.
super eager.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's
Got it.
incredible he
Yep.
wasn't fired years
Thanks, man.
ago.
Got it.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong
We can
foot
totally
here.
make this, though.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact
What if we're
is
getting
that
any
the
of the
story
other
has been about
achievements as your
nothing but
first?
you.
Well, I got some
all this
achievement. I have no
time.
idea what I did. I was just spamming
There's
play.
someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Nope.
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that
Oh,
convinced that I
yeah.
want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To
I
show
don't
you something
believe you.
beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me
You're
prove
literally the
that I'm
voice
on
inside
your
my
side.
fucking head.
Give me
Okay,
a chance.
fine. What?
Now listen carefully. This
What, is he gonna tell me to go in the blue door?
Stanley walked through the red door.
That's not it. That's not the thing. Do I listen to him? I feel like it's gonna get pretty boring if I do.
Perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yep.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley.
Thank you.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this
Kinda.
road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
All right.
You see?
Oh,
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished
isn't
building this
nothing.
section of the map because
Oh,
you were never
that's
supposed to
meta.
be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
This
Was
is
it
not
worth
what developer
ruining the
textures
entire
look
story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing.
My bad.
Because this is what you wanted to see.
I guess.
Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yeah,
Skill
I need
trees?
someone to be more honest
Work with
with
me.
me.
You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design,
Okay.
and you can give me some feedback.
Got it. Let's
There we go.
let's spitball
A
some
third
things
option.
for sure.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were.
does.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new
Fuck,
version.
dude. I mean,
Would you
it was a
say that
solid
the game
door,
benefited
but-
from allowing you more choices? Feel
Yeah.
free to be honest. I'm
Can I
looking
press
for
the
some
button?
real critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly, there's something here that speaks to you. If I
Yeah.
can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this.
Me neither,
this whole
but let's just
third
keep
door
going,
thing
dude.
was just a stab in the dark.
Yeah.
But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here,
Hell yeah.
based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this
Right.
one. Let's take a look.
Yeah, let's see. Okay. Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Ooh. Wow, are these real people? Uh-huh. Only the worst. Oh. Yikes. Okay. Cool. Very nice. More doors?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated
You
to
know,
keep walking through doors? Again,
It was a bit
honest answers,
much.
please.
I don't like I liked. Okay, let me be honest with you. I liked where we were headed, you know, new ideas, branching paths. Leaderboard, walking through doors, I don't quite get that
Hey,
angle.
I nearly
Let's
forgot.
try
I've got a
something else.
prototype of a new game I've
Okay,
been
perfect,
working on.
perfect.
And now
Let's
would
go.
be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
no
Let me
problem.
boot it up.
Okay.
In this game,
Oh, that's
the
a
baby
baby.
crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right.
Right.
And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a
Right.
very
For how
meaningful
long?
game. All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice.
Yeah, I can
But of
see
course,
that.
the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours.
I'm not doing that.
So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to
Not
keep
doing
notes
that.
on your experience.
Not doing it. That sucks. That really sucks. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Oof.
You
Ooh.
heartless
Yeah.
bastard.
No.
Did
I'm
you do
sorry.
it because you hate babies or
I do
purely
hate
to spite
babies.
me? Because if it's the
Both?
latter, well, I don't know what to
I just
do.
didn't
I'm
wanna do
completely
it.
out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
only tried 2
I'm out.
things.
I'm out. I'm done.
Okay, you're done?
It's over.
Cool.
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh,
Okay.
hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
All right. Do I? What the fuck?
Ah, fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory?
Fuck.
What is
Hold
our-
on. No. What's our motivation? Let me remember. What's that game about? It's called Firewatch. Hiking, and then it's like low key kind of scary because there's like evil people or something. I don't remember that well.
Motivation. Well, it seems obvious to me
This is
that
that
you're
game,
meant
right?
to play as a creepy man,
BROH?
spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
Yeah.
Yes, that must be it.
Totally.
What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game.
Okay, is there like controls? Can I see my little control buttons? There is a jump button. Okay. That's it. That's it.
Damn.
Okay.
And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else
This
is
is
out
a
there.
lot better than your game. I mean, look at the space puffs, dude. That's fire. Oof. I could go for some space puffs right now. Right, okay, let's go. Is there anything cool in here? Wow, some flora. Wow, the tail cup lupin. Lupine. The golden aster. Okay, we're learning, guys. Isn't this fun? Yay, learning. Okay. We're in Shoshone. And there's a little raccoon. Okay, let's get on out of here. Right, that doesn't seem safe. All right.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
What? What?
It is. It's an open world game. Good
Oh,
God,
shit.
quickly block it off.
Oh.
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close
Okay.
call. You really wandered off into that thing. That
Oh,
big,
this-
open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow.
That sounds
you can just
delightful.
Go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out
Okay.
of the woods now, Stanley.
Seems to be a big thing for you.
I'm going to get us out of here.
Yikes.
Let's find another game.
Is it like a control
Preferably
thing? I
something
don't get
with
it.
walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
Right. That's normal.
Okay. I think this will be just the thing.
Well, that's just Rocket League.
Wonderful.
This is
See, this
Rocket
is
League.
exactly what
Yep,
I had in
okay.
mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in.
Do I
There
get
isn't any
to-
possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley,
Yeah.
if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally
Oh, that's a
impressed.
challenge. That's a challenge. You just challenged me. Oh, never mind.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no
Right.
racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's
That
sports
hurt.
ball. Oh, what fun. We shall run the bases and do a touchdown
Right.
together. Yes, I think surely we must.
Dude, you're so
Okay,
fucking
Stanley,
British.
Here's the ball. Have fun.
That's so fun. Oh my god. That's big. Oh, no. I would never be on blue side. I'm sorry. Or I would never be on orange side.
Are you doing it? Are you winning? Is this fun?
Just give me a
Is
second,
it better
dude,
than
I'm
my
trying.
miserable little story
Yeah,
that I
I
worked
mean, it
so hard
is.
on? Stanley, I have a thought.
Okay.
And I realize I'm not a sportsologist,
Ooh, don't
but
talk
if
like
one
that.
ball generates a certain
Yay!
amount of raw adrenal pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes
That's-
for an even more
that's a wild
euphoric
thing to
sports
say.
experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another
So
ball.
fast right now. Hey.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it?
It
Stanley,
does.
I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more. I'm insatiable.
Getting the balls ending?
More balls!
Ooh, ball-tastic. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Dude, this was a pretty ballsy idea by the developer.
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
Yeah, I
Is
guess.
this a real video game? Well, I sure hope you're having a good time, because guess what? It's over.
No!
That's right. Your little fun comes to an end. This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have
Damn.
fun when I let you, Stanley.
I paid for
Besides,
this,
you need someone like me to
bastard.
set boundaries for you. Without rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I
was a
am.
very
I am
nice pun.
structure. I'm your sense of purpose. and
Don't
since you decided you
care.
didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So
Okay.
goodbye, Stanley.
You done?
I'm leaving. See how you like it when I'm not around to set the rules.
Right.
Somehow, I don't think you'll enjoy it as much. But who knows? You're an inventive kid. You'll come up with something. After all,
Not a kid.
you're the one who knows best.
Gotcha.
Take care, Stanley.
Bye-bye, Mr. Narrator. Oh, I'm just here? Okay, oh, that was pretty... No, come on, I can totally make it out there. See, it says I have a jump button, but space, like, low-key does nothing. Okay. Cool, cool. Is this it? That was... Is he gonna come back? Hello? I'll play your game, I promise. I'm sorry. Oh,
Hold on. What are you doing?
that was pretty simple. Cool.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you.
That's
How
okay.
will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know
Pretty
that. Stanley,
easily.
come back.
64, what? Huh? Huh? What? Where am I? That seemed... Are those titty lights? Oh, okay. I thought these were like smoke alarms. I'm like, that's way too many smoke alarms. Oh, this is like, okay. Other rooms, I guess? Cool. Very cool. Oh, there's a light. Super secret stuff. Anyone want to zoom in on the super secret stuff? That's super secret? Because we're not supposed to look at this, I don't think. Right. For sure, dude. Wait, aren't I 430? Uh-huh. Hi, Bubba. Welcome. We're playing Stanley Parable, I think. I don't really know what's going on. Low key.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now.
Yep.
I wonder if he's happy with his choice.
It's a great
and if
game
he's
so
learned
far.
the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end.
Right.
To make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the
Who are
confusion.
you talking to?
That's
like
who
to
I
me?
am.
Is this meta?
That is what I mean to this world.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
That's pretty
Once
threatening.
this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon.
Jesus, dude.
Very soon.
Okay.
I can wait.
Yeah, this is my first time playing. I didn't listen to him and he got pretty mad at me. I was like being rebellious, and then we burned a baby. And then we like played Rocket League for a little bit, and now I'm back here. So, yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
Okay.
it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
I guess
Perhaps
we'll
he had
listen
simply
to
missed a
him.
memo.
Seems like the logical next step, to be honest.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
feel like there's probably a lot of references here that I'm just not getting. It's okay. Right, very cool, very awesome stuff. Everybody's unique, thank you, awesome. Any more slides? Synergize, core values. It's all about, you know, overhead, and at the end of the day, it's about flexibility. Our fourth quarter, we were down a little bit, and I think, yeah. No, that's so true. And if you think about it, this X, oh, yep, and honestly, this Venn diagram really just tells you the same thing.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, there's an ominous red light down there, though. Oh, but I like the red light. Okay, I'll listen to him. We'll be back, though. Right.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. So the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
How would I know that, though?
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
No, I can't. You're just gonna... Okay.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. That's pretty ominous. Okay. What do I do exactly? I input letters?
Descending deeper into the building,
still harder than
Stanley
being a CEO. Am I right, guys?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job.
That's like symbolic or something, because like he's telling me that to feel that.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
That's like meta philosophy. That's like yeah, that's like crazy.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Ooh, escape. Ooh, I want to go down escape though. But I said I would listen. Yep.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I'm glad we could see the room you wanted to see. This is a great room. The mind control room. Leave it to the government, am I right, guys?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Oh, I
Stanley's
didn't remember which one I was.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
I don't remember my number. My bad, guys. Otherwise, we'd look. Is that it? Is that the one, or is it that one, or we're like 427? Okay, we're this one. Oh, yep, that's where we were. Wow, that's so meta. It's crazy.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley
someone
really
got
been
fired
under
over
someone's
there. That's
control
wild.
all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
I don't know.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Yeah.
Never. It was unthinkable.
for sure.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly
I don't know, is this like
blind
another
to the
portal thing?
world? But
We're
here
doing
was
a
the proof,
portal?
the heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it
Right.
monitored and commanded from
No,
this
yeah.
very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this
Bonk.
machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls
this is pretty
once
cool.
and for all.
5. I fucking love the 5 button. Hell yeah. Dude, don't even talk to me until I've had my 5 button for the day. Oh shit. Wait, is this like a choice moment? Oh shit.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation,
Yeah.
to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Yeah. But I could have been like evil? Yeah.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
I don't know.
Yes. He had won. He had
Whoa.
defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Yippee.
And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened,
Right.
Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was
Okay.
not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Aww.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand,
But
to
to
let
let
go.
go.
No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to
Uh-huh.
do, or how to feel.
Then
Whatever
Stanley
life he lives,
walked
it will
outside.
be his.
Cause he's telling me
And
what to
that was
do.
all
I get
he
it.
needed to know.
Uh-huh.
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing.
It is
Stanley
beautiful out here,
stepped
though.
through the
Oh,
open
he
door.
see? He told me what to do. I'm not free.
Stanley felt
It is
the
pretty,
cool
though.
breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation,
Uh-huh.
the immense possibility of the new path before him.
Yeah.
This was exactly the
Yep.
way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Yay! Happy ending. Oh, beat the game. I have a feeling there were some branching paths there, guys. I don't know.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Uh-huh.
What could it mean?
No clue.
Stanley did
Can I like... Oh, I have to go back to the... Yikes. Yeah, show reticle. I don't care.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right. Boop. Are these like shut?
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. Well, that's a bit dark. I don't want to do that. Is this shut? Nope. I don't want to do that. That's dark. Oh, it was not high up.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he
Think I
heard this
did?
narration and realized it was
Oh,
part of the
you're
game's
right.
design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and
That is
witty
very
commentary
insightful and
into the
witty.
nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Okay.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Stop saying that. You say take it all in, not drink it all
I'm
in.
over it now.
Yeah,
What
me
do you
too.
think? Are you sick of this gag
I
yet?
am.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now.
Right.
You could have done it just then.
Yeah.
Now would also be an appropriate time to quit.
But you're
Any
still
of
talking.
these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate.
Right.
I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going...
Okay, I'm gonna restart the game so you stop yelling at me. I'm sorry. Well, that was great, guys. Very secret, very cool. Oh,
When
but we're
Stanley
here.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the
Okay.
door on his left.
I'm gonna become the big boss. Oh, we're gonna speed through this. 2, 3, 4, 8. Was that it?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Go, go, go,
Feeling
guys!
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a
but red.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But red though. Or is this just gonna take me back to like?
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I was
He
scared.
considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during
Super
work
scared.
hours. He
Sorry.
might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that
Oh, there was also
risk?
freaking
All
escape,
because
wasn't there?
he believed everyone had vanished. His
Yikes.
boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
I'm
Maybe,
walking in
he thought
circles?
to himself, maybe I am crazy.
A little bit.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None
pretty
of it
wild.
made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet
Ooh, that's
when he
meta.
looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
I assume that was you.
And for that
47.
matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
that's
Were
a
they
lot.
simply repeating?
This feels like one of
No,
them.
Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Yeah.
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
Oof.
Oh, what a relief Stanley
know,
felt
let's just take
to
a
have
seat.
finally
Ooh,
found
someone
an
spilled their
answer,
coffee.
an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone.
What does it say?
He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll
Ooh,
have to
pretty
go back
picture.
to my
Wow.
boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Yep.
So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then
it's
perhaps
not a
the
dream.
strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Who's the dude?
Why is there
Yeah.
a voice in my head
I did actually ask that
dictating
earlier.
everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered
Ooh,
by
that's-
Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he
Guys.
thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Can we go back to
Was
the space
Stanley
thing?
simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all,
Oh, am I
he
supposed to
knew
be
for certain,
restarting?
beyond a doubt, that this
Oh,
was
yeah,
in
no, we're
fact a
walking in
dream.
circles.
Did
I
the
just
voice
think he's
not see
doing
him
a
float
monologue
and make the
thing.
magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself
I saw the
too.
car like
surely,
7 times.
surely, if he could just...
Watch, it's coming up
He
right
would
now.
prove it. He would prove that
wait,
he
hold on.
was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up.
It's a longer.
He felt
but yeah,
the
it's
cool
a,
weight
it's
of
a,
the
it's a
blanket on his
little loop.
skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
How delightful.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Okay.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please. It's all I want. I want my apartment and my
I
wife
have a wife?
and my job.
Hell yeah.
All I want is my life
Stanley,
exactly
my
the way it's
man.
always been. My life is normal.
Uh-huh.
I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Yep.
I am okay.
Jeez, dude. Oh, well, that's no good.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Jeez, dude.
And
Oh my
everything
god.
went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed,
What?
gathered her belongings, and
Oh,
walked to her
shit.
place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy.
He's the
This
Stanley
much she
Parable.
knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
Yeah.
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to
Her
think
bun
this,
looks like a
and in
feather.
a certain way,
Like,
seeing
I
this
can't see
man
any
made her
point,
feel
but
better.
It looks like a feather.
But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The
Oof.
very important people whose impressions
She
of her
sounds
would
like a
affect her
sociopath.
career, and by extension,
gonna lie.
the rest of her life.
Mm-hmm.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment
she is a
that she
baddie.
stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Okay. So is that... is he like... is the narrator like evil? Is he like taking people?
All of his co-workers
Whoa.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he
Okay.
had simply missed a memo.
We're gonna escape this time, but don't tell the narrator, okay? Oh, hey, narrator. How's it going? Yep,
When
just going where
Stanley
you want me
came
to
to a
go.
set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Got it, going.
Yet there was not a single person
Talk
here
less,
either.
do unbelievably amazing
Feeling
work.
a
Awesome.
wave of
Oh, great.
disbelief, Stanley
Broom
decided to go
closet.
up to his... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there
Broom
was nothing here,
closet.
so he turned around
What?
and got back on track.
Okay. Wait a minute. Almost got me.
There was nothing here. No choice to make,
There's a
no
broom.
path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Me and the broom.
No reason to still be here.
Me and the broom. And some other various tools and wires and whatever
It was
this
baffling
is.
that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in
Okay,
some
I'll
way.
do that one
As
later.
it
I wanna
is,
sit.
He's literally just
I wanna go
standing
skate.
there, coming to a
Yep, got
staircase.
it.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep, going. Ooh, executive bathroom. Money in the morning, money in the evening, money for breakfast, money crisp. Flush my cares away. I don't care. Awesome. Very cool. Oh. Dude. What the fuck? Business strategy? If that ain't real life, I have a panda tattoo. I fucking love pandas. Hold on, it's right there. Oh, there it is. Yep. Yep, there's my panda tattoo. So that to me is extra fucked up. I don't like that. is the narrator singing into my ear? I hate that. Stanley. How high is this building? Yeah, I mean, it was kind of nice. If you know, you don't take it all in. Dude, he is the most expensive boss.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication
There's
of
gotta be
any
a bug
human
that's
life.
just like a pull-out
What could it
thing.
mean? Stanley wondered
don't
aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings,
Can't play the piano?
desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What
Not
could
really.
its purpose be? In fact,
Luke, you wanna
this
play the
keypad
piano,
guarded the
Bert?
terrible secret that
Yep.
lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret
Certificate
pin
of
number.
pompousness.
2845.
That's silly.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Okay. Oh, does it change every time?
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
This
by
room
sheer
was actually designed by
amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
what's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, I think? The Wolf of Wall Street. This is Wolf of Wall Street room. Is there escape yet? All right. Now this is happening.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We gotta do all this
Although
again,
this
dude?
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Don't believe you. You're a liar. You're a big fat liar.
The door behind him was not shut.
Got
Stanley
it.
still had every opportunity to turn around and
Yep.
get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk
I
forward
really am,
and
yeah.
willingly confront his death.
Doing it. Everyone's got to confront their time sometime, you know? Get me out of here. Let's go. Okay. Well, I don't see him too dead yet. Oh, he's a big fat lie. Oh, never mind. This is not looking good.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was
Okay,
inched
now why did
closer
that
and
say
closer
escape?
to his demise,
Oh,
he
oh.
reflected that his life had been
Because
of
in one
no
way that is
consequence
escape, I
whatsoever.
guess.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Stupid
Perhaps
Stanley.
his death was of no
Dude, he's really about to
loss,
become a
like
flat
plucking
Stanley.
the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned
All right,
and
guys.
willingly accepted this
Flat
violent
Stanley.
end to his brief and
Because I'm about to
shallow
get
life. Farewell, Stanley.
flattened. Okay. Oh, man. Oh,
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous
Narratorception?
metal doors. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated
Ooh.
as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him
I
instantly.
don't want that. That's not good. Right. I like this new narrator. The Stanley
And
Parable.
yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
He's gonna Stanley some parables? I don't know. This game's so cool. What the fuck?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance,
Okay.
death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Whoa.
Do you see now?
I
Do you see
do.
that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
A Stanley Museum? Office layout? Pacing of this opening section was important to get right. Oh, is this like notes from the developer? Has been moved out, altered to make sure the player reaches 2 doors in a good time. Whoa. Filing cabinets. Office oh. Someone's not getting their work done. Naughty, naughty. Oh. Stanley Parable 2013 team. Hell yeah. Okay, I need to just no. Where the fuck is the narrator? Kevin Brighting. Damn. Good ass narrator. Okay. Okay, we got some more. Wow, I haven't heard any music. Have you guys heard music? Button. Oh, that seems like spoilers for. Okay. Oh, that is a Portal sound. We're so gonna play Portal today. Hold on, let me do some RQ. Do. Oh. Okay. Okay. Back to the game. Oh, I like that one. This one's the best, though. Okay, doors. Cool. Are we missing anything here? Okay. Very neat. Oh, there's a lot. Okay, I'll remember the name. I feel like we're gonna get spoiled on stuff I haven't seen yet. Like, are these scenes? Like, is this actually gonna happen? 'Cause can't say I would mind. Phone? Hello. Ending. Oh, apartment ending. Okay. The lounge. Asking the narrator, well, the thing I want to know is... Oh. Were you born with a significant voice? So did the developer... Like, was that the developer talking? I should have read the things better. Uh-huh. This game came out in 2013? Fuck, dude. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh shit, we're about to turn ourselves off. That's wild.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another.
You talking about me?
How they both wish to be free.
Uh-huh. Very cool.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Are you talking to me?
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
I'm not doing that.
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
Is she telling me to kill myself?
Choose it. Don't let time choose.
Is that what she's doing? Because that's what I interpreted from that. And I don't know how to respond. Other than that, she was quite lovely. You know, wait. You? Where? Oh, you?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation. We are confirming your shipment of
Fun?
1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work. Can you verify that this is correct?
FHN? Wait, FHF? Yes.
Excellent. Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Let's go. Okay. Where's that solitaire PC? I want to play solitaire. Where would I pick up a package? Oh, turn that guy's computer off. Awaiting input. Right. This thing might be awaiting input, guys. Okay. Wait. The narrator's gone. Wait. What the fuck? It's so quiet.
When Stanley came to a set
no,
of
he's still
two
here.
open doors, he
So,
entered
dude.
the door on his left.
What did we have left to do? We gotta be evil. We gotta be evil.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
100% speedrun when?
The moment he entered his manager's
2843.
office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator
I've played
talk.
you. I've played you
That
4
kind
times.
of
Calm
anxiety
down.
isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments
You need to let
with
go
some
of
calming
control
new age
sometimes,
music.
dude. Ooh. Sink it all in, guys. That's good. Hell yeah. Bungus, you guys can't see it, but Bungus is in his cat tree over
Feeling
there.
soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the
Okay.
opened passageway.
Got it. Going down. Yeah, he's over there. He's like sleeping. He's like, that's him.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Right.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
he's
horrible
comfy as
secret
hell.
did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Dude, of course I have the strength. Calm down.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals.
There was someone who was
reduced to
terminated.
images on a
I'm a
screen,
little curious
and
about that.
Stanley,
They're like
one
over
of
here.
them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant
Yep.
nothing. This mind control facility It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Nope, I'm
Had
so
Stanley
surprised.
really been
I'm
under
surprised
someone's
by this.
control all this time?
I don't
Was
know.
this the only reason he was happy with his boring job?
Oh my
That his
gosh.
emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
And he loves talking.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had
Of course
he
it was
truly
possible.
spent his
The
entire
power of
life
friendship, we can do
utterly
anything.
blind to the world?
Okay,
But here
time
was
to
the
be
proof.
evil.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its
I
terrible
didn't decide
power
shit, dude.
over another human life.
Turn that shit
For
on.
he... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yep.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself?
Yep,
Is that
I'm gonna
what
be
you
super
wanted?
evil.
Control?
Yep.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave.
Wouldn't
If
you
you
like
want
to
to
know,
throw my
Weather Boy?
story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example,
I do.
and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency
I do.
detonation system.
That is
In the
important
event that
knowledge
this
to
machine is
me. Yep.
activated without proper DNA identification,
Gotcha.
nuclear detonators are set to
Ooh,
explode,
nuclear. That's really
eliminating
bad.
the entire complex. How long until detonation
Okay.
then? Let's say
How many?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. Gotcha.
Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it,
I
Stanley?
guess.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires.
Dude,
oh,
I'm
this is
shaping.
much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left
Do
to
I
enjoy
hit
it.
buttons?
Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what
Yep.
precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
I would.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
5.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Oh,
Other times, I let
okay.
the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you
glad.
try to make sense of everything.
I'm glad
and
you're a
take
fan of the
back
stream,
the
dude.
control wrested away from you.
Ooh,
It's
45
quite rich.
seconds.
I almost hate to see it go.
We might
I'm
be a
sure
little
whatever
cooked,
I come
guys.
up with on the next go around will be even better.
Yeah.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why
Thanks.
not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
I've
Oh,
one
dear
attempt
me,
remaining
what's the
for
matter,
once.
Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're
Nope.
supposed to be
Nope.
doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it on?
I kind of did,
I mean,
yeah.
look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
sure
These
am.
numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button.
You
or
fucking
this
dick.
door. Everything, anything. Something here will save
No.
me. Why would you think that, Stanley?
I must
That this
let go.
video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away
Oh.
to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a
Okay.
cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy.
Really,
You
everyone's
wanted
a
to
hater.
control this world, that's fine. but I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No end here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you play
I think I'm gonna get an
desperately
ending.
for your life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life
shaking's
from
a
the
bit
moment we
much.
fade in until the moment I say happily ever after.
Let's okay, that was really mean.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh,
What could it mean?
delivery,
Stanley
right?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Delivery?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Future happiness in society.
Oh,
New content?
New content? What does that mean?
I don't
New
know.
Content.
Let's find out. Oh my golly gosh. I'm about to go over here. What the flip? Okay. Just gonna look forward.
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
You're welcome.
As you may know, the Stanley Parable was a video game released in 2013 on home computers.
So I've learned.
After receiving critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, a reimagining of the game for consoles and home computers. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe features exciting new content that broadens and expands the world of the Stanley Parable, delighting audiences the world over.
Wow.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in the Stanley Parable
Yay!
Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful.
We're going Ultra
I'm very
Deluxe.
excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content.
Oh, yay.
Okay, so far it's an elevator. Nothing special
Yep,
yet,
they're really
but I'm
telling
sure
me.
it's just the beginning of a mesmerizing adventure.
Hello?
Is it broken?
I don't know.
What's going on here?
Seems-
Should we be moving somewhere? Or, there we go. All right, finally, at long last, it's on to the new content.
What?
I've never been more ready. Let's do
Yay!
it.
Let's freaking go. New content? This is what I paid $5 for.
I have to say, initial impressions of Stanley Parable
Not
Ultra
super high,
Deluxe,
me neither.
mostly tedious. It's as
Yeah.
if them... Oh, okay. Let's see the content. Give me the content, Stanley.
Ooh. Yeah, just give me all your content. Oh.
All right. All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
I bought this like years ago. I just haven't played it. I was gonna play Portal today. I actually just low-key forgot. And then just made this stream. I can jump now though, guys. I don't like that noise. Meow. That was it. Great content, guys. Should I put on music? Do we want music in the background? Because there's just never music on. Except for like intense moments. But I can put on like some like Nintendo type beats.
Is that it? Surely that's not all the new content. There has to be something else, right?
You know, I wouldn't exactly be filled in on that. I'm sorry.
Goodness. Another elevator. Stanley, I have to say, initial impressions of this game are
Nope.
not positive.
Pretty negative,
It's
yeah.
just elevators and jumping. Is this what passes for exciting new content?
Maybe to
If this
EA.
is new
Ooh,
content,
am I right,
then I could
guys?
just read you the whole dictionary. There's
Maybe
20
Ubisoft.
hours of new content right there. Hell, I could counter 30 trillion. You could put that on the box. The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe, now with over 1,000 hours of new
I think
content.
they're making
And
fun of EA,
Oh, wait.
guys.
There's more.
Or I mean,
Very
Ubisoft.
good. Yes. I knew there had to be something else. Let's see it. I'm ready for whatever it is.
Narrator, don't look. You're not gonna like it.
That's it? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You see, Stanley? This is what happens when greedy video game developers with no respect for their fan base rush a cheap expansion to market for no reason other than to make an easy dollar. And don't get me started on the level of craftsmanship that's gone into it. In fact, I'm looking right now at the game's achievements, and it's hard to believe one of them actually says, "Test achievement, please."
Does it actually? No, there's gotta be an achievement called. Oh, ooh, there's not actually that many achievements. What the flip? There is no achievement called test achievement. Please ignore it. Thank you very much, narrator.
Ignore.
Don't lie to me
What quality
again.
assurance department signed off on this? I'm infuriated and I'm offended, and I intend to find these people on Twitter and hold them personally accountable. It's my fault, Stanley. I built up too much anticipation around the new content, I'm afraid.
I was pretty
It could
excited,
never have lived
yeah.
up to such expectations.
I mean, they weren't that high, but
If you're
I was
still
a little
with
excited.
me, why don't we just reset the game and we'll try to get back to what the Stanley Parable is really about.
Okay.
No frills, no gimmicks.
Got it.
Just you and me having a great time
Oh
together
yeah,
like always.
dude, let's go.
What do you say, friend?
We're friends. Yay! Wow. This is new. I like what you've done with the place. Very modern, very I don't know. I really thought there was too. Hence the Ultra Deluxe.
Psst. Stanley, come over here. In the vent.
Oh,
I
wait, I'm
want to
coming.
show you something.
Show me. Coffee nut. 'Cause I'm a nut for coffee.
Okay, you remember how cheap and unsatisfying the new Ultra Deluxe content turned out to
Yep,
be?
I
Well, it
do.
got me thinking about the past and how much better the Stanley Parable used to be.
I was
So
just
I
thinking-
made something special and tucked it away here where the game's developers won't find it. Just our little
We're gonna do a
secret.
Dark Souls,
Take a look.
guys. I'm so excited. Yay! Oh my gosh.
I call it the Memory Zone. It's where I've been storing all my favorite memories so I can relive the peak experiences of my life whenever I want.
Whoa.
Experiences like the launch of the Stanley Parable on PC. You see, Stanley, doesn't the Memory Zone remind you of how wonderful Stanley Parable
Whoa.
was before it was sullied with a cheap re-release? Remember back in October of 2013 when the game originally launched? Back then, video games had integrity. Back then, it all meant something.
The good
Oh,
times.
the waste.
Wow, we did this all together. Remember when I went to escape and then you killed me? I remember that. Or that time you told me to pick a door? Or that or that other time you told me to pick the door again? Wow. This is just touching. I can't believe you really remembered all that. Wow. The Steam page. Oh, no. Firefox. No wonder you're so weird, dude. I like work. I just hate my boss. Alright, okay. Very cool. Very 2013. Ooh, I like this rug. I want this rug in my apartment. Oh my god. Are you a millennial, narrator? You can be honest with me. That sign is a little silly. Smile because it happened. Live, laugh, love. Unachievable. It is impossible to get this. Oh. But I want it. Whoa. That's the demo. British Academy Award? Deals tough choices. Is that real? Oh, a little
And
staff
over here
action.
is where I keep reviews of the Stanley Parable. Like this stunning triumph of games journalism, 10 out of 10 from Destructoid.com.
What did
James Stephanie
IGN
Sterling
say?
writes, and I quote, "Where so many games that aspire to be more than games end up less than any form of art, Stanley Parable strives and then succeeds to be every game
I want to
ever
know what
created."
IGN said.
Did you hear that, Stanley? Every game ever created. That's how grand and all-encompassing the original Stanley Parable
I was there, dude.
It was
Pretty cool.
literally every game ever created. It was Skyrim. It was Persona 3. It was all of them. And
I
now
fucking love
it's
Persona
nothing.
3.
It's no games
And this
at
is
all.
no Persona
It
3.
isn't even the Stanley Parable anymore. It's just a husk now. A lifeless husk.
Come on,
with an
guys. If
hour
we work
of
together,
new elevator
we can all be a
content.
Stanley Parable. Oh, that's maintenance. My bad. Original. Person of the year. Stuff I don't understand. The doors. Oh my gosh, this is just adorable. Oh, smile button. I haven't gotten there yet. Seems pretty happy.
Here's another moving passage, this time from GameSpot.com. The Stanley Parable is both a richly stimulating commentary on the nature of choice in games and one
Ooh,
that
it's only
offers
a
some of the
9
most
though.
enjoyable, surprising, and rewarding choices I've ever been confronted with in a
Likes
game.
adventure off the
9 out
beaten
of
path in
10.
life as
Don't
well
you
as in
get
the
it,
games, but
Stanley?
unfortunately, the
The
narrator in your
game
head
was
isn't nearly as
perfect.
witty as the one in the
It didn't
Stanley
need
Parable.
anything else. It didn't need new content. It just needed to be left alone. To spend the rest of time collecting dust in the hallowed hall of beloved video game
Is the colors
memories.
getting desaturated? Like, is it turning grayscale? I can jump, but that came with the DLC, dude. The serious room. The greatest wealth is memory. Aww.
These were simpler times, Stanley. But I wouldn't give to go back to have it all over again.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
What's up?
I don't recall this part of the memory zone before.
I don't know.
What's this? What's down here?
Let's find out. Tito.
Oh no.
Whoa.
God, no. Stanley, it's a collection of reviews from Steam, the online video game distributor. I haven't looked at these in years.
You.
I can't even imagine what's being collecting down here. Surely these reviews were glowing as well, weren't they?
Let's find out.
Honestly, I could not be bothered to play this game to full completion. The narrator is obnoxious and unfunny, with his
this
humor
real?
and dialogue proving to
Is
be
this
more
real?
irritating than entertaining. Unfunny! I'm not trying to be funny.
Whoa.
I'm trying to make a serious work of art. I suppose I could write up a handful of gags to insert into the Stanley Parable, but the game is already such a densely layered web of profound philosophical insights that I can't even imagine where I'd have the room to stick them.
I got a place you can stick them. Ooh, not recommended, not recommended. This game is like probably overwhelmingly popular, or like positive reviews, I would bet. It's just delightful. Uh-oh.
Okay, let's see what this one says. While the idea for the game is good, for someone who prefers non-linear games, this preachiness gets annoying fast. Preachy? Stanley? I'm not preachy, am I? You can tell me if I'm preachy. Honestly, you can.
You're a little
Oh,
preachy,
goodness.
dude.
This is actually quite shocking for me.
I'm sorry.
Well, to be honest, I had always thought of the
No.
game's dialogue as
Dude,
being
it's
rather
okay. Calm down.
terse to begin with. You can't know how much fluff I cut from the game to get it to feel as
No.
light and airy as it... Well,
No, it's
I
okay.
always thought it did, but maybe it wasn't. Oh dear. What an awful memory to have to hold on to.
No, it's
These
okay.
black marks are my otherwise unimpeachable track record. I feel like a failure. Like I let these people
No,
down.
don't talk about yourself
Perhaps
like
the
that.
Stanley
This
Parable
is not the narrator
isn't
I know.
quite as sterling as I always remembered.
Sorry, I looked away for a second. I lost. My bad.
What's this one got to say? You constantly have to stop doing anything so the narrator can catch up with his long-winded explanations of what's happening. I wish there was a skip button.
Damn, Cookie 9. What you
A
got
skip
to say?
button.
Skip button?
Well, yes. Yes, I think we can do that. If I'm truly too preachy, then then maybe letting you skip ahead for just a moment, surely it couldn't hurt. Not if it means we can strike these negative reviews from the record. Only positive reviews of the Stanley Parable. That's my motto today, and it's always been my motto. I'd do anything for the customer, Stanley. Yes, a skip button we shall have. And here it is. Go ahead and give it a shot. I'll pop you forward in time so that the second my incessant droning starts to bore you, with just the push of a button, you'll have zipped right past it. It's what the players have been asking for, and I'm very proud to have delivered. No more listening to me rambling on and on and on. No, 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 no. Oh, you're back, you see? You were only frozen in time for a few minutes, but it...
Sorry, I gotta make sure my... Okay. My bad. I, like, disconnected for a
was
second.
plenty of time for me to deliver a long, rambling monologue full of unnecessary verbal flourishes and lengthy ruminations on the nature of choice in video games. Of course, I happen to believe it was perhaps one of my more profound such ruminations. Not that, of course, you need a description of it, but if I had to describe it, I'd say it was perhaps less of a rumination and more of a treatise.
Right.
Or maybe a manifesto. Well, there's sport. You really did catch me rambling on a bit, didn't you?
You did.
But that's the power of the button. The minute I start to go off on a thoughtless display of self-absorption, it's right at your fingertips to go poof, and it's all over. Oh, I can't wait to see what Cookie 9 will say about this.
I don't think they're
and
gonna
whether
play the
they'll
game
edit
again.
the rating of their Steam review,
gonna.
or at least change some of the wording, perhaps. To be honest, I don't even know if one can change their review in the first place. I guess I should become better educated on exactly how Steam works.
Yeah, I didn't know either.
Perhaps that would have been the smart thing to check on before
Shut up.
Okay, welcome back, Stanley. Now, I should say that the amount of time the button has been skipping through is becoming longer and longer. That last one was, well, I want to say maybe 30, 45 minutes? It's not unendurable by any means, but it's, well, there's really only so much I can ramble on to myself about.
You
I
don't
know,
have
shocking,
to keep
isn't it?
rambling.
But at any rate, I do suggest that we not press the button again. I think the skip button has been aptly demonstrated,
So
and
can
we can
go?
say goodbye to it and just... Wait, how do we get out of here? Where did the door go?
I'm not quite
Wasn't
sure.
there a door that led into this
There
room?
was. That's how we got in.
I do feel quite certain that there was one here before.
No, there was.
How else would we have gotten into the room in the first place?
It, like,
I
came
don't
out of the
think
sea,
one can enter a
door,
room without a
open
door of
door.
some sort, or a window or something like that. Do you see a window anywhere? A
Nope.
porthole? A sufficiently large crack in the wall? I'll take any of these. All I want is for us to move on and to please step away from the skip button to go anywhere other
there's
than the
this.
skip button. There was a door here before, wasn't there? I swear there was.
No, there was,
Where did
for
it
sure.
go?
I don't
Can you
know.
maybe just ram your way
Shut
through? Stanley! Stanley, please don't push the button again. It's been 12
sorry.
hours. You've just been frozen there. I don't know why the skips are getting longer, but they're really, truly getting longer, and my God, there's no way out of the room. Stanley, the door is gone. It's completely
It'll
gone.
corrode after enough time,
I've looked
right?
at it from every angle. I've checked every one of those walls 1,000 times. And there's no door, Stanley. There's no door. There's just you and the button. And if you keep pressing it, I have no idea what will happen. I have no idea how long I'll be made to sit here. And more than anything else, I don't know how to stop you from pressing the button again.
Okay.
I can't control anything in this room, Stanley. I can't touch it. And I have to believe, I have to know that sooner or later, no matter how much I plead with you, you're going to press the button again. Why would you? I've been thinking and thinking, and I don't know what I can do to convince you otherwise. Oh, my God. And it's all because of those reviews. Those reviews that I couldn't get out of my head. I just couldn't ignore the negative feedback. Why was it so important for me to fix the problem?
I don't know.
Why did Cookie 9's opinion matter so much to me? I've never even met Cookie 9. I have no idea who they are. What would it ever really matter? But here I am. I'm fixating on every tiny negative thing that anyone ever says about me. The merest mention of one of my imperfections, and I become as impetulant as a child, wild and impulsive. I can't help myself. I can't stop myself from lashing out with a vengeful fury.
Okay, you're doing the thing. Shut up. Shut
Oh,
up.
Stanley, you're back. You're back. Oh, my goodness. I have someone to talk to again. Stanley, I think it's been a week. Or 2 weeks. I've been sitting here all that time. Just sitting here. Not a single person to speak
Don't
with.
care. Didn't ask.
Oh, hello. It's you. You're here again. Welcome. I have had time to think about you and about...
Ow. That's enough out of you.
But they didn't understand the game was never meant to be funny. It was meant to have a point. It was meant to speak to the human condition.
You're still
But
going?
where are the jokes? Where are the jokes? They bemoaned, they screamed, they gnashed their teeth and said, entertain us. It wasn't enough. They had to leave a pathetic little thumbs down review and make all of their pitiful demands. But then, he's talking too much. They
You
said,
are talking
first,
a
he
lot.
didn't entertain us, now he won't shut up. It's the inconsistency, it's the lack of accountability, it's the unwillingness to examine with an uncompromising heart
I
the
think our
words that they are
clock's dead.
speaking into the world. As though there were no consequences for a lack of cohesion in one's assessment of others. But of course, absolutely anyone can leave a review. So here's...
I don't care. Are we still going, dude? The AC is off. Right. Water dropping. Okay. You know, this game was like a meta, like commentary, and then he got really pissed about some reviews, and now we're stuck. And this button, every time I press it, it keeps getting longer. The room, all the lights are out. It's not looking too good for us, but
The end is never the end, is never the end,
You
is
see what I
never
mean?
the end, is never 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 the
Cool.
end, is never the end, is never the end, is...
is this it? Is this what we're doing? More water seems to be leaking. Yeah. I figured something like this might occur. Uh-huh. Wow. It's opening. Keep pressing that button. I really do know what's happening. Aww. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Keep going. Oh, fuck. Oh, I shouldn't have pressed the button, dude. Fuck. Yeah, I'll press it again. Back to beautiful? Nope. Dreary it is. Guess this is a horror game now. Mr. Narrator, are you there? That is true. Oh my gosh, I'm free. There's nothing here. Is this an open world game now? What happened? I'm so confused. We're just walking. I'm but a humble wanderer. Oh. That was the deluxe? That was the content?
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
That's new. Ooh, I think the narrator went a little cuckoo. He went a little cuckoo from all the time and stuff. Oof, that's no good. Cause the end is never the end. Is never the end. Yeah, right. Gotcha. Well, what'd it do, Mr. Narrator? Yep, end is never. You doing okay? You're not really too talkative. New content, double new. You want to go here?
Oh, good. You noticed my sign.
I did.
Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
I'm excited. Yeah. What is it, Mr. Narrator? Don't keep me in suspense now. It's the elevator again. Okay.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable
So
and
it
about how
seems.
roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense.
Yeah.
I say we take it one step even
And
further.
give life back those
Which is
lemons
why
while we're at it.
I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh my freaking
Yes,
god!
you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll
Again?
cover with a fully fledged sequel.
Squared
An entirely
times
new
2?
experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
Wow.
This is what fans have truly been asking for.
Languages.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Is,
Ultra Deluxe.
but it also
what
makes
does
it sound like a
even
new
mean?
game.
But the Stanley Parable 2, now
just-
that's
I don't
an
know, it's pretty
artistic
interesting.
statement right there. It's future-oriented.
the Windows
it screams
11
progress and
wallpaper.
innovation and long-term franchising potential.
New mug. Part 2. Oh, even the mug, dude. Even the mugs have 2s. Time to wake. This is delightful. New content out. New content part 2 is in. Cool red section of the chart. Boring sections of the chart. New hotness. Old plus busted. New hotness. See what I'm getting at? Paradigm shift. Synergy. Brick and mortar approach, guys. Envelop client-centric marketing. And the color red. Stands out, Poppy. You get it? Okay. For this game, you could, this is old. We've done this. We've done this. Oh, that's kind of neat. I like this one. I like that one. I don't like this one. But it seems we're going with good old-fashioned. You know what? Brand recognition. I get it. I've been there, done that. Ooh, two has brain, 2. This one I don't get as much, but 2 of it, yeah. And we're
Now,
doing
to be
red.
clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable
Ooh.
2 is going to be.
I see, I already bought the
but
game,
let's
though.
take a look at some of the features I've been developing for
Right.
it. I figure
Scrum.
that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts,
Mm-hmm.
that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up
course.
around them.
No, of
It'll all
course.
work itself out. Game development
that's
is
how it
much more
works.
of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
And I would know. New next up, new content. Fuck, dude.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Hear your name? Okay.
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself, what do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
We all
So
do,
with that
at
in
the end of the
mind,
day.
my first addition to the game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game.
You don't know my name,
Isn't
I
that
don't think.
wonderful? Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name,
Let me press
whatever
the Jim
name
button.
that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature.
That's kind of a fucked
Just
up thing
play
to
along.
ask me to
I
do.
promise you'll love it.
But okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's take a deep breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim.
Hey
I
guys,
want you to
it's
imagine
me,
yourself
Jim.
living as
What's
Jim,
up?
sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken
course,
as Jim,
because I'm
seizing
Jim.
all of the world's possibilities. Jim. Whoa, hold on.
Sorry.
I wasn't finished setting up the backstory. If you don't properly
Jim's a
roleplay
little
as
hasty.
Jim, then
I
you'll
don't.
never understand the impact of this button. Otherwise, it's just a
I'm not
stupid
used to
button
this
that says
sort
somebody
of
else's
role
name.
play, okay?
Okay, we're doing it again, and this time let me finish first.
Where's the skip button, guys? We're going
Now,
back to the skip
allow
button.
yourself to become Jim. Imagine yourself driving to work as Jim, playing frisbee on the weekends as Jim, staying up all night for a popcorn and horror movie sleepover as Jim, developing a crippling substance addiction as Jim, rediscovering yourself through fringe religious groups as Jim, and finally dying a slow death at an old age, surrounded by members of your cult as Jim. Do you feel it in your soul? Are you really, truly Jim right
Yes.
now?
I've got it.
If so, then please step forward and press the button.
Okay. I hope I'm ready. I got goosebumps.
You see?
Did you guys-
What a
do you guys feel
thrill!
that?
What a rush! That was you! The
Ow.
button described you. Do it again. Do it again.
Okay, you know what? Why not? I've been good. I deserve a little treat.
It hits even harder the second time.
Wow.
If this were the only new
I don't wanna
feature in
kill
the
myself
Stanley
even a
Parable
little
2, it would still be worth
This is
the
so
money.
good.
Let's take a break from the Jim button. I'm
Okay.
too emotionally drained from
Yeah, I
all
was
of
done
this
with this like
personal
a minute ago.
validation.
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, bye. Love the Jim button though. Keep working. I'd rather not be Jim. I lived a whole life. It was terrible.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2.
You
That
wouldn't
would
get that
actually
many
save me the
people
work
then,
of
though.
finishing this feature.
Uh-huh. Reassurance bucket. Please, no screenshots. Guys, get
Okay,
your
I'll be honest, I
screenshots
haven't
ready.
yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Why are those the options? Oh, good, I get to pick. I like the get well someday button.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion, it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
I fucking hate you, narrator. I should have left you in the fucking
Or actually,
purgatory.
maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision. We're moving on.
Okay. Free new plus EV achievement? I can't believe it's that simple. Ooh, that's turning. Wow. Wow. Get it here. Pull the lever, receive your new achievement. No more steps. Get yours right now. It just works. Get yours right now. Welcome to new features, blah, 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 blah. Wow.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm
Vaguely,
developing
yeah.
a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given. Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
It better. It better. I'm paying good money to you. Dude, imagine you paid bad money. Oh, it just works. It just works, does it? I fucking hate this game. I love this game. I'm sorry. That was a joke.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Whoa, infinite hole? The jump circle? That we already did.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2
Round
as
table
well.
this with me?
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
That's how the jump circle worked?
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece, then.
I mean, it's a nice room. You got some interesting architecture going on. It's delightful. I really want this reassurance bucket. Settings World Champion. Not quite sure I get it, but hey. You know, you do you, Mr. Narrator. That's new. Collectibles. That's good. I'm sure it will be fully done and it won't be another... Oh, it's not ready yet. Let's see these Whoa. That is...
Collectibles. Now it's a real video game. In the Stanley Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up. You simply collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with your unremarkable life.
I'm the chosen one. Collect them all. Okay.
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game
and then it does
they give
stuff.
you a big fancy reward for it.
That's
Absolutely
the worst.
tragic.
I hate that. I hate when that happens. Yeah, they really wanted that, but finders keepers.
Oh goodness, Stanley, this is fairly awkward. I hate to do this, but before you leave, you really should go to the bucket.
I did want to go to the
exhibit.
bucket.
Thank you. There's a surprise I was going to spring on you later, and it involves the bucket.
Right. Are
and
you going to kill
do
me
hate to
again?
break the illusion, but it's important that you go see the bucket, okay? All right, I'll get out of your hair now.
Bucket. More like fuck it, dude. Bucket back here? No? Oh. Bucket time. Let's fucking go. Office decorations. Infinite. Okay, well, you didn't tell me about the infinite hole. I mean, I saw the sign, but... New. New. Wow. McDonald's ass shirt. I saw the new content. I beat the Stanley Parable and all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Right.
It's the Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket.
Yes.
You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
Not how
and
that
your
works.
heart. It's true. As long as you hold on to the bucket,
Can I
the
try
many
that?
disorienting contradictions of the
Please, let me try
Stanley
the bucket.
Parable
Let me
will
try the
feel
bucket.
perfectly normal and perhaps even
Come on, come
comforting.
on.
You may even come to long
Bucket
for the gentle
time.
embrace of jarring cognitive dissonance
give me the
while the
bucket.
bucket is in your arms.
I want it.
And to be honest,
Give it
it's
to
a much
me
more convenient solution for
now.
me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a
bucket.
pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution. Come on, give it a try.
Really? Am I allowed? No fooling? No fooling? What?
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even
yeah.
in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Really?
I think that just
think I look
holding it
good?
has made you the slightest bit
Okay.
more attractive as a person. The
Thank
benefits
you.
of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't
Thank
they?
you.
All this and
That's
more
so sweet of you,
await
Mr.
you in
Narrator.
the Stanley Parable too. Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket
It would
in
be
a
this
video
bucket.
game?
It would be
That
this
really
bucket.
should be an award if it isn't already.
It should be. Man, I got my bucket. What a jolly good time we're having. Well. Ooh. This shirt? I got it on TikTok shop a while ago. It says shrimp. I cut the shoulder off though, because that's how I like wearing it. Yeah. It's my shrimp shirt for when I feel shrimply amazing. Thank you. I love this shirt. Depth infinite. Are you going to perhaps push me into said infinite? It just keeps going. I see. I see. Well.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm
That's an
truly fond
impossible-
of. It's never been done before in a video game.
Yes.
This is, in fact, a hole
I don't
that you
like where
can
this is
fall
headed.
down forever. That's right.
No guardrails in
Infinite
front of
falling.
infinite hole?
You can fall until the end of time, if you like. A stunning leap forward for video games as a medium.
Okay. I don't want you to shut the non-existent door. Do I have to jump in the hole? It's infinite. It's an infinite hole. Yep. That's it. There's sounds in the hole. That's just like me after I eat Taco Bell. Spicy. That's it. Okay, what do we think happens if I go into said hole? Do I fall? Let's find out. That was a bad choice. Fuck. Oh, it's an infinite
You
hole.
see, isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
It keeps
Now
going.
then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to
No.
pop back up to the top,
There
and we
isn't.
can continue onward.
Press G? Does it?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button.
Is
to go
this
back to
not
the
an
top.
infinite hole?
Maybe do it on the sooner rather than later spectrum.
Did
of
you
things.
lie to me about the length of your hole? Because that will piss me off.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know
I
quite
was
how
promised
to say
an
this
infinite one.
tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated
Oh, I
the
fucking knew it.
infinite nature
You're a
of the hole.
fucking...
Is it a very, very deep hole?
Yeah, it is
To
very
be
deep.
certain it is. It's an extremely deep hole. I don't want anyone to say that it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of
impossible,
infinity.
so I was
From
pretty-
one
I was pretty
perspective,
impressed by
the
your infinite
infinite
hole.
is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a... Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the hole.
my
You
life,
found me
dude.
out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Fucking knew
Look,
it, though.
I think the issue here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
Maybe that's true.
What normal person actually wants to fall infinitely? I
Me.
figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually
it
need.
really
Don't you
is,
put this
but
on me.
called a
Maybe
deep
you're the
hole.
problem.
Yeah.
Look, things
No,
got a little
it's on
heated
me.
there.
I
think
should've-
we both
I-
said some
yeah.
things we didn't mean.
I'm sorry.
Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole
Mostly infinite.
infinite?
You can even...
If that works
hey,
for you,
hey,
then go
you
ahead
can
and
drop
press
the
the
mostly.
teleport button to warp
Not
up
the
to
worst
the top
false
of the
advertising
hole, and
I've
we can
ever
move
seen.
on. I'll just be up here when you're ready.
It's okay.
Great. Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
Okay. Well, I think that was actually the last thing. I'm sorry. I'm glad we got to see the infinite. Why was that? Why did I believe him? Why did I believe that he had an infinite hole? I should have known better. Ooh, there's doors. Oh, I can't go up there. Music? Uh-huh. Hole like infinity, time like infinity, space like infinity. Uh-huh. Of course. Right. Okay, well, we're gonna leave the Stanley Parable 2 museum now. What a bunch of deluxe content this has been. Yep, we're going. I could use a sprint button in the next game, that's for sure. Sorry, maybe I should just enjoy my time here, you know, nice leisurely, like, look at this. Wow. It's only a little bit unsettling. Oh.
So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
I don't think they all really mesh. You got a lot of things going on here.
Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Don't tuba. It's a good game.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind.
Happy 12th birthday,
Hold on.
niece.
Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good
Show
about
me.
this. Here we go.
Show me.
Version
Hit
2.
me with it. I'm excited.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of
no.
gags.
It
And I do
is.
very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own.
They're pretty
They would
good. I
need
like
the
the hole.
structure and the gameplay of the
Everyone
original.
likes a long hole.
Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of
Tastefully.
course. With
Happy 12th
respect.
birthday, niece.
With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up.
You get whipping, dude.
All
I'll
right,
get
perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Thank you. Whoa! New title screen. New settings. Time sensitive. Huh? V-Sync. Okay. Let's begin that game. Oh, I just cracked my ankle so
This
good.
is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big
Very
building
tasteful.
where he was
Looking
employee
good.
number 427. Employee number 427's job was
Right.
simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Right, good intro. Saw it before.
And then one day,
Less balloons.
something
Oh,
very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite...
Is it all the same? Just it has slightly. It's got balloons now.
All of his co-workers were gone, What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Right, balloons, bucket.
Stanley
Yes.
picked up the bucket.
I feel so sure of myself right now, so confident. This bucket, it does things to me. I love this bucket. Oh.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Bucket plush when? This game? It's a bucket of laughs. I'm gonna actually get in trouble with my apartment. Fuck.
Still
Shut
no
up.
one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Still going to broom closet? Gotcha.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
Sure did.
Was it that the bucket knew all along?
I think the bucket
Was
did
the
know.
bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Oh, we're still going. Is this really? Where are you gonna put the hole, dude? Is that a... Oh, shit. Panya's... Hi. You coming to say hi? Yeah? Okay. It's cool.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of
I'm
uncertainty,
glad I have a lover
he would
bucket.
be all right.
This bucket is my
The
lover.
bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything
I
will
love you
be
too,
fine.
bucket. Thank you. That scares me every time.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Very true.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television
Are
screens.
these possibly all
What
the mind
horrible
controls?
secret did this place hold?
there's also a bucket?
Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
I'm glad I have a friend now. Bucket, what do you want to be named?
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley
call
nearly
you
dropped the
Bucket?
bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored
Including
like
the
guinea
bucket.
pigs.
Shit.
The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Stanley Bucket Fanfiction 1. Probably
Was
exists.
the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had
pretty
the bucket
much.
been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
I don't know.
These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Excuse me?
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except
Is the
for
bucket gonna
bucket.
be evil? Is the bucket gonna be fucking... I can't handle that right now. I will cry. This bucket better not turn out to
But
be...
here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
Don't you do this to me,
Controls labeled
Bucket.
with emotions.
I trust you,
happy
okay?
Or
No, you
sad,
wouldn't.
or
You wouldn't do it.
content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this
Bucket.
very place.
Bucket.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power.
Knew I could trust you, Bucket.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
I don't know. Is this the deluxe content as a bucket?
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end.
Dude?
True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust,
actually
to
really
support.
sweet. Huh?
What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave. Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
Never.
No. Stanley can't leave this place.
No.
Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms.
I will never leave
Not
my
while
bucket.
this building has anything
It's
to
not
say
happening.
about it.
Don't worry, friends.
Stanley
'cause
realized
we're
he
not
would
gonna let
never
this
again
happen.
leave this very room.
I don't
But
give
at
a fuck.
least he has the bucket.
The bucket.
To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Okay. Bucket ending, I guess.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing?
Yeah, we're gonna laugh.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Can't find them. Okay, so this is your Stanley Parable 2. You know what? I can't. Yeah.
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of
I've never
comfort
been one for
rushed
kids.
over him.
I just. Not
Stanley
having 'em.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I'm not gonna listen to you, narrator. Me and
This
Bucket
was
are going
not the
our own
correct
way.
way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place
Because
to
the
be.
bucket knows what's up. Look at
And
there's
here it
drinks
was.
here.
Had
We
the
need the
bucket
paper.
turned out to
It's
be
perfect.
correct? Was this better? No, never mind. The bucket
Don't you
was
ever
wrong.
fucking say that to me again.
Stanley took the door on his
Bucket was
left
not wrong.
to go back to the meeting room. And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
I don't think I've gone here yet.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
Aww. You
You
guys.
see, your friends and I are concerned
Haven't
for
been
you,
there.
Stanley.
Been
We've
there,
come together
saw
here
that.
because we care about you
Baby.
very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley. Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure
How
Line and the
fucking
Broom
dare you.
Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite
No.
jokes,
I
not
want
this
my bucket.
that they've never seen before.
Get me fucking
Yes,
out
I
of here.
know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
No.
Don't you want another story involving the Adventure Line?
haven't seen
we
the
could
Adventure
make the
Line.
Adventure Line go somewhere new.
No,
yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do
No,
it.
I haven't gone to the Adventure Line yet. Okay. I don't think I get a choice.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well. Now this is what the Stanley Parable
Keep
is
the
all about.
music.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Yes, it's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do
Right.
that, you're going to have to give something up.
No. Don't even fucking ask, because you know what I'm gonna pick.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket. That's why I'm
What are
very
you saying?
proud to introduce a brand new character.
What are you...
This is the Bucket Destroyer.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable.
Yeah,
True,
I think
it
the
also was
fuck
not in the
not.
original game, but
I
it's such a
think no.
well-fleshed-out character with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
It's not a character. This bucket, it has character. That
Can
thing.
you guess what the
that
Bucket
thing,
Destroyer does?
It has no character.
Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you.
No,
Go ahead now, Stanley.
never.
Say goodbye to the bucket, and then pop it into the machine when you're ready.
I'll never be ready. No. Fuck no.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That
We
is
only
its
have one
singular
bucket, so
personality trait.
Maybe you should have
Sure,
thought about
I
that
can
before.
hear you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters? Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What other object in this game can you even say that about? The broom closet?
fucking
Certainly not.
bucket.
I wonder what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
You told me
the
I
Bucket
looked good with the
Destroyer is
bucket.
getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like the Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now. The fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the
No.
fans what they want. Hurry
I'm not
and...
doing it. It's not happening. I will do no such thing. And I do it again.
Bucket Destroyer. My prized creation.
And
you
I
had
would
so
do it
much potential.
again.
We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spellbinding
fuck is
stories
going
about
on?
you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye, new friend. For the moment in time that you were here, you were
Everyone take your hats off.
magnificent.
God bless you, Bucket Destroyer. Rest in peace. Gone too soon. We always knew the buckets would get to him. What the Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to
Okay.
the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a...
Great game. Awesome game. Need a little break from it, I think. I think it's about time. Okay. So, thank you all for joining the stream. I'll probably be back either tomorrow or the day after. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.